So I ended up working tonight. The general manager asked me if I wanted to do so, and I would take the fleet car, and I said yes. So I ended up arriving at my job at 9 p.m. and then I went to another store. So I'm in the city of C for Charlie, and I went to another store that is over in P for Papa. So the one, the city that's about 20 minutes away. So I went to the Domino's that's over there. And I got over there, and normally we're scheduled until 1, especially if the place closes at midnight. So we work until like an hour after we close. This one though, I don't think they're very well trained. And the reason why I say that is because we ended up being at the store until 2 a.m. And I'm just like, I think they're just poorly trained, because he didn't get started on the stuff until we closed. And I'm wondering if actually one of two things, either A, he's poorly trained, or B, he has ADHD and he can't focus unless somebody else is there to hold him accountable. So it's one of two things that I'm thinking of. And then the general manager told me, go ahead and whenever I'm done, leave the key inside of her mailbox. And then leave the key inside of the mailbox. I get over to, she's like, there'll be a bunch of cars there and my car that's a certain color. And so I get over there and I'm like, wait a minute, I bet it's the house in which one time I drove past it and I delivered to this one house that was had a decent sized property because it's at a curvature. So in other words, those houses where it's like, hey, they seem to have more property because as you turn left or turn right, they have that entire property. And it's not just a corner, it's an entire round area, not just turn left or turn right. So anyways, I ended up itchy. What did I end up doing? So I was like, it can't be her house. Turns out, yes, it was the house in which, not the curvature house, but as I was heading to the house that was on the hill/curve, I get there and I realized this is the house that annoyed me slightly because I had to go around these other cars in order to get there, and there was another car that was actually headed my way too. I don't know if you're are you going? Because your light is on. Okay. I don't even know if he knows his light is on. He does not know it, so there's a cop. And so I notice his blue lights, they're on, but they aren't flashing. And I'm just like, okay, do I stop? Do I go? But he stopped at a red light. So I don't know if he realizes his blue lights are on. Because usually, the blue lights are not flashing. They're just on. And so, yeah. But anyways, so that one house, it was an inconvenience because it's okay, I need to get around. And I'm having to go around all these different cars. And then there's this other car that I had to go around too, that was pulling in. So yeah, I'm just is this that same house in which so yes. But yeah, technically, so I was at work from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. And so I got a full, at least 4 hours hours of working, which I'm happy that I was able to work. It gave me just a couple of extra hours. So yeah. They might end up asking if more people can come in either tomorrow or Saturday. Maybe even Sunday. I don't know. I do know that I need to be ready for those times. So yeah. So I know I'm not the stars, but I guess it's reassuring that I'm the moon. So yeah. But thank you for that. Definitely thank you, because I am yawning. I'm definitely yawning. Thank you for that, because I know I don't. I'm insecure, and I don't know where I stand with you. I guess in a way you like the fact that you can talk to me, which is good. I'm glad that you're comfortable talking to me about whatever, and that it's for you, it's reassuring, and yeah, you're just comfortable talking to me about life and just whatever's going on. So yeah, thank you. Honestly, whenever the song played, I think it was the song about the fireman, I honestly thought it was like, okay, so like he's not interested. So I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and withdraw. That's honestly what I thought. But knowing that you enjoy being, like, still talking to the man, it's like, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's more like you enjoy, I don't know. So, yeah. There's someone working tonight. I don't know who. So usually it's like 2 people closing at nights, and then, or like, not closing, working Planet Fitness at nights. There are ones that allow me to sleep here because it's way too humid during the daytime, or like even at night. And so by me sleeping at Planet Fitness for this, it gives me a chance to like at least go to sleep. Okay, here, one sec. But yeah, I want to see about taking a nap under the guise of, yeah, I just want to go ahead and like get a massage on, and if I fall asleep, just wake me up, it'll be okay. I found that the blanket works perfectly, but considering I have no idea who it is that will be there, I am not going to bring the blanket. I'm just gonna fall asleep and be like, alright, have fun, wake me up whenever. I don't care. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope that you have a great night, day, whatever. I've been like dozing slightly, mentally sleepy, whatever. So I have no idea what time you'll see this at. But I hope that you slept well. Yes, I did see it. The talking to the moon at like 2 a.m. in the morning. Because that's when I got off of work. And then what was the other thing that I noticed? Talking to the moon. I think those were the main things. that I can think of. Happy Friday. So when I had ice cream, Kit Kat ice cream. I'll talk to you later. Bye.